You mentioned that the traditional view of, say, something like depression is that it's in our genes and that there's not very much that we can do about it. So, what would you say to someone who is suffering from depression, who has gone to see their doctor and they've been told that because it runs in their family, that they may be more susceptible to having depression in their life, and there's really not much that they can do about it?
Yes, look, I don't argue with people who come with a diagnosis from a doctor. I'm very respectful, and I certainly would never take them off their medication. But what I do explain is the new understanding of the way uh, biologically we become traumatized is entirely different in its thinking, and depression is not something that you've picked up in your genes. If it runs in families, it's because there's what's called now, understood now, intergenerational trauma. Okay, so what they found, for example, in the Holocaust, the survivors who had children, survivors of the Holocaust who went through that horrific personal experience, when they had children, what they found, their children and their grandchildren had something like 25% more incidence of depression and suicide rates, simply because they had picked up the very traumatized patterns from the parents in the upbringing, even though they'd gone nowhere near a concentration camp. So, really, the passing on is not a genetic phenomenon, it's an intergenerational pattern of behavior.